make yourself comfortable. Let your body relax and go floppy, sinking down, down into the bed beneath you. Your eyes feel heavy and they start to close. You feel the rhythm of your breathing in and out, the rise and fall of your belly, up and down. As you breathe deeply, you are transported to the magical land of Elvaria. With one more deep breath all the way into your belly and slowly all the way out, you find yourself standing in a very green clearing of the forest. The grass is luscious and spongy and soft under your feet. The trees at the edge of the clearing are tall and their leaves are bright green. You feel like you can hear the sound of them whispering to one another. Wisha, 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 wisha. And you wonder what they might be saying. Right in the middle of the forest, you see a picnic rug, and on that picnic rug is Princess Sapphire. She wears a beautiful sapphire blue dress, and she has a great big smile on her face. She is looking straight at you. She is sitting on a picnic rug, and now you notice that this is no ordinary picnic rug. This is the biggest picnic rug you have ever seen, and it's cushioned. It's more like a mattress than a blanket, albeit a very thin mattress. It looks very comfortable. And on top of this very large picnic rug is a feast, a banquet of delicious picnicky foods. All your favorite foods are on this picnic rug, set up on little plates, in little bowls, and there is even one of those 3-tiered cupcake display stands with delicious looking tiny cupcakes and other little treats like mint slice and caramel slice and chocolate eclairs and biscuits all over this stand. There are other foods too, not just sweet treats, but also cucumber sandwiches and all other sorts of sandwiches. And you can see your favourite sandwich here too. There are also snacky foods like olives and cherry tomatoes and carrot sticks and dips. Everything that you can imagine is here on this picnic rug. There's a big platter of delicious looking fruits. All your favourite fruits are there. And beside the picnic rug is a little table that is set up like a drinks station. There are cups and there are different kinds of drinks, like orange juice and pink lemonade, and everything else you can possibly think of. Have a look around now at this amazing banquet and see what you can see. Princess Sapphire asks if you would like to join her. She was expecting you here today, and she thought it would be a lovely day to have a picnic together. So you find a space near the princess and make yourself comfortable. She hands you a beautiful golden-edged plate for you to choose any foods that you like. She says that you don't need to hurry. You can take your time choosing your food, and you can come back for more as much as you would like. So just decide what you would like to start with and put that on your plate. Princess Sapphire tells you that she loves fruit, and she has some very exotic fruits here today. She has dragon fruit and star fruit, and her other favourite fruits too, like apples and bananas and mandarins. She is starting her meal with a big platter of fruit. You take your first food and you start to eat it, and it is the most delicious one that you have ever eaten. You feel the textures and the tastes, and it is so lovely. When you've finished that food, you can choose another. Princess Sapphire decides to have a little cupcake next. It's very small, and it has beautiful icing decoration of a unicorn on the top. The princess takes little nibbles of the cupcake, and she enjoys every single bite, even closing her eyes to focus on the taste. And a smile spreads across her face. Delicious, she says. And then she decides to eat a cucumber sandwich. You keep enjoying the delicious foods, and Princess Sapphire offers to pour you a drink. She is going to drink some berry kombucha and then a cup of passion flower tea. You tell the princess what you would like to drink, and she pours you a glass in a special silver-rimmed glass. And then she sits it beside you on a very steady patch of picnic rug for when you are ready to drink it. This picnic rug does seem pretty amazing. You suspect it may be enchanted with magic because it is soft and cushiony to sit on, but all the foods stay very steady, as though it was as hard as a wooden table. magic is so very useful, as well as being lots of fun. You and Princess Sapphire finish up your meal, and there is still a lot of food here. Princess Sapphire tells you that if you would like to come back sometime, she would be very happy to have another picnic with you. For now, though, you are both starting to feel very full, and there's no use wasting food. The princess could pack it all up and take it home to eat later, or she could put a magic spell on it to make sure it lasts until it's eaten. But the princess is a very generous person, and so what she does is put her fingers to her mouth and make a very loud whistling sound, and then she calls into the forest, and she asks if you would like to copy her too. She says, "Coo-ee," and you can call out like that too if you'd like. And in just a moment, all in one great big whoosh, suddenly around you appears all sorts of magical creatures. There are unicorns and fairies and elves and dragons, and even some of the humans that live here in Elvaria. They have come to share some of the food from the picnic. You're curious as to how they knew what was on offer here. Maybe the princess had told them. They must have all been very close by to get here so quickly. Or perhaps they used magic, because this is Elvaria after all. Everyone is so happy and eager to share some of this food, and they start to choose their favourite things, as well as to make sure that everyone else gets to have a turn choosing some food as well. It's quite impressive given that there are so many different creatures here. They are all being very kind and considerate of one another. You see the blue sapphire dragon enjoying some fruit and sandwiches. A fairy eating an olive, which is very big compared to a fairy, so it's a lot of food for her. There is a wizard drinking pink lemonade and licking his lips and saying "ah" after every sip. And there's an elf sharing a cupcake with one of his friends, because the cupcakes, although tiny, are enough to share between two elves. Two human children could probably share one of these cupcakes too, and just enjoy little nibbles of it. You don't necessarily need a lot of a food to enjoy it. You look towards the princess and see that she has the biggest smile on her face. Helping people and sharing and being kind can make you feel so good. It's nice to see other people feeling happy. Soon all the food is eaten and everyone is very satisfied. Some of the creatures head home, and some of them help to clear off the plates and bowls of the picnic blanket. The dragon helps by using its hands. But some of the other creatures, like the wizard and the fairies, use magic, and you watch as the bowls and plates and cups float up into the air and off to the side of the picnic rug and neatly stack themselves into piles, ready to go back to either Princess Sapphire's castle or into a magical realm. You're not entirely sure where they came from. The princess sees you looking and she says, "I'll magic them back for washing in my castle. That's where we store them, and then they'll be ready to use another time. For now, they can just sit there in a pile." Everyone's ready to have a nice rest or a nap. And then you notice that the creatures who are still here are making themselves comfortable on the picnic rug. Where it was firm and held the plates and cups steady before, it now feels squishy and comfortable, like it felt to sit on. And the creatures are lying down and snuggling in, closing their eyes and having a rest. Princess Sapphire invites you to lie down beside her. And as you lie down, you feel so comfortable, like you're floating on a cloud. Your body relaxes. Your eyes start to close. And you're ready to drift off to have a lovely sleep, knowing that when you wake up in the morning, you will wake up in your very own bed at home. Princess Sapphire whispers to you, "Thanks for coming. See you next time. Have sweet dreams." And slowly you drift off to sleep.